Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp of the Limp, and I'm back with some more World of War 85. We're going to pick right up where we left off, turn 3. We're going to try to speed things up a little bit. Less explaining, more gaming, because now things are kicking off. The next two Soviet formations are set to enter the board. I went ahead and rolled for them. We have one formation that's coming in down here and one formation that's coming way in at the top. So the Americans are getting ready to be very, very much surrounded. So we're going to jump right back in. Got our formation deck ready to go. Who's starting us off? And it is the Americans starting us off. I was kind of hoping it was going to be the Soviets because I want more targets. But that does give me a chance. Oh, it's not my Apaches. I can't use those. And I kicked myself because the Apaches could have fired at long range, but too late. Nothing I can do about it now. We're still not moving our guys. I'm leaving my tanks still there to force them to come around this curve. I'm trying to shoot them one at a time. All right. So we will fire with the Patton. Over here, he has 3 dice, heading on 5s. He's firing at this guy, only 1 bit of degrading terrain, so no negative modifier, according to the terrain effects chart. And the infantry have nothing. So I'm simply looking for 5s here to cause extra damage. And the good part is he's disrupted, so any hit, any 5 here, will wipe that infantry out. And we got the 1. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the 1. That's going to mark him ops complete. And now's here where we start doing some stuff. Let's try to take out this BMP with its infantry. I will fire 4. He's going to have a single +1 for the train that he is in. Come on. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Is that hitting on 4s? Yes, that is hitting on 4s. That is 3 hits. All right, 3 hits. So at a minimum, they're getting disrupted. Come on, whiff. And that is whiffs because they needed 5s. All right, so that's 3 hits going through. 3 hits is an elimination. First hit for disruption. Second hit will be step loss, and third hit will be the elimination. So the BMP is gone. Let's roll for the infantry and see what happens to them. They get eliminated as well. So those 2 are gone. And I don't know if you place wreck markers in city hexes, but I don't have that many wreck markers, but we'll go ahead and place it. It doesn't matter. I think the city gives them the same terrain effects chart. I don't believe it's cumulative. Alright, before I forget, let's do our missile check, see if they can reload. Oh, and now they are reloading. That's a problem. That's okay, though. We will deal with that. And mark them ops complete as well. I don't believe there's anything else I want to do. I could move and fire with these Pattons. Like I could move the Patton up, or I'd actually move this one over to fire down, but that would get him in range for this tank and that one, and he wouldn't have too much. I'm trying to kind of hold back my defenses because I just need him to hold for as many turns as possible. So we will still hang tight. I didn't expect the 200 to do too good because they were going to smash in first and they would need reinforcements. So let's go ahead to the next, and we've got the American Apache. Okay, better than we had the first time, and we are definitely going to come screaming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It really doesn't matter how close I get. Is there any advantageous positioning for them? Don't forget, there are little stands included with the game to put air units on in case you need to put them over top of a unit. I think that's a really cool inclusion, but I don't need that yet. Probably use it with close air support. I really want to eliminate that. That's my worry. If I get close enough, maybe I can fire at this tank too and try to eliminate it. The 200th has already been just torn apart. Or I could go after this BMP and its infantry But taking out a tank, oh, that seems good. Well, he's in defensive terrain. This tank is in city, so he's defensive. And he's in a cornfield, so he isn't going to get too much. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just have to move forward just a few hexes. I'll tell you what, let's try to move somewhere where I can hit everything. I want to try to be able to op fire if I get a chance to. Well, I probably won't. We'll see. Move this guy forward. Oh no, if I move him, he can op fire because he is not ops complete yet. Shit. I just realized that. Damn. He can op fire against the Apaches. So I have to hope the Apaches survive to get him now. Damn. I forgot about him being able to op fire. Now I gotta think. You know what? I gotta get rid of the air, and I can't just sit back and do nothing with the Apaches. I'm gonna fly one forward and see if I can get him. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, as soon as he gets in line of sight, he's gonna be able to be shot at, which is going to be here. So he will op fire at him. He's throwing 3 dice that I just dropped, and he is hitting on 5s. He is uphill. I don't know. Do I get a defensive bonus for that? Hills. Get it. Yeah. Plus 1d6 if attacked from downhill. Otherwise 0. We're going to go with the rulebook. Or the player aid, rather. Defensive bonus for vehicles. Plus 1d6 if attacked from downhill. He is being attacked from downhill. We'll give it to him. So he's going to have 3 die defense against 3 die attack. Can he survive it? No, God. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is just very bad. Oh, no, this is so bad. All right. I need you to really pull this one out. I need 3 saves. Because this is a 1-step unit. Alright, come on. At least 2 saves. Okay. We'll take that. Disrupted, but not dead. I will take it. Now, here's my chance. Because this is also a 1-step unit. And now he's ops complete. He disrupted my Apache. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. He's right here. I gotta get within 6. I could fire past the 6, but I want to give myself the best chance to hit him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta get to at least here. We'll come in and actually, because I can move up to 12 hexes with this guy. I want to have shots elsewhere too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can hit him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can hit all the way. Alright, so we'll stop there. He's nape of the earth. He is firing. Please don't miss. Please do not miss. We cannot have you missing here. I need you to fire, big boy. High rate of fire. High rate of fire. Come on. Burn him down. Yes! That's a burn him down. I will take it. I don't even think he can defend against it. Okay. He gets 1 defense. Does he get anything? Anything for the crops. Anything for the crops. Don't give him no crops. Only defensive bonus for the troops. Nothing for vehicles. With that being 3 hits, he does get his single die, saving on a 6. Let's see if he gets it. He does not. He takes 3 hits. He is a 1-step unit, so he is just flat eliminated. Yes. Yay. Alright, we have torn up this 200th Guards regiment bullshit. They are devastated. And I haven't lost anything. I've just had some disruptions. Okay, we've done pretty good. Done pretty good. I will take that. And that's it. 2 Apaches. They have attacked. Let's roll. Let's go fast. 200th Guards is activating. What is left of them? They have been slaughtered. What can they do? They have 2 tanks and a reduced HQ. Alright, first thing, let's try to clear this disruption. They need a 6. Oh, he doesn't save it. Oh, he suffers it by 1. If the HQ had been stacked with him, he actually would have passed. So he's still not there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Crap. This only has a range of 3 now, which means that he's going to have a hard time keeping his units in command, and they don't want to move out of command. But I need to do something with them because they're getting chewed up. Let's see. What do they want to do? They're going to fire. Closest vehicle, move towards. All right, he's the closest vehicle. And what do we want to do? I think I could move and fire with him. Here's my thought. Is it better to come around here because my infantry are ops complete and cannot shoot? He could go after the tank, but I can op fire at him when he moves up here. If he comes over here and fires at the infantry, then he's still covered and not going to be able to get shot. And there's a good chance he could do something against the infantry and get rid of this tow missile. Okay, we're going to go with that. I'm going to do the safer bet for them. And just FYI, no, his missiles cannot fire at the Apaches. Remember, only those blue ones can. So he's going to come forward by 1. Oh, that's right. He loses 2 firepower. Would it be better to offload the infantry? No, the infantry receive... Actually, I don't even think they can move and fire. Alright, so I was just checking it. They could unload into an assault, but the problem with that is they would have to come around this curve, and there's a tank here and a tank here that could op fire. Well, only one would get to fire, but still, that would be just too big of an attack. 4-die attack, hitting at short range, so that's a +1 to hit, or -1 to hit, rather, so he would be even better. 4 dice with a 50% chance to hit, he's just not going to survive that. Damn. There's really nothing I can think of to do that is going to do alright with him. I'm trying to give him the best possible chance, and it seems like the move and fire is the safest bet, but he can only roll a single die because of the movement penalty. That's just shady. Well, hopefully they will survive. Take the shot at the infantry, see if they can do something, and they don't. They miss. Alright, so that solves that problem. I can't really move these guys because he's got the HQ, and if he's disrupted back here, I want to try to save what's left of that tank. That tank unit, I mean, it's the only ones that are actually withstanding the assault so far. Let's see if we trace this line. Yeah, he could trace a line of sight because it's only 1 blocking hex. Is he within range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is within range. Okay. Tank will fire right here. Yeah, closest to a target, long range modifier towards 0, defensive unit, move to a unit or volley fire. See, I already did that, so his best bet is to stay in cover, keep him in HQ range, and to fire with his heavy, or his HE rather, not heavy, but he gets a 3-die attack, 4 with the HQ, and he will be hitting on 5s against the infantry. Oh, just the 1. Damn. Dice gods are letting the Soviets down. They get 2. Oh, and they miss. No. They needed a 5 or 6, and they are now disrupted. That's going to be a problem. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put a Rectex there. I think we lost another BMP somewhere else, but that's no big deal. Alright, that should be it for the 200th. What's left of them. Let's flick the next one. We get the Apaches again. What? Card gods are giving Gimpy a chance. Alright, let's see if we can remove that disruption. Can we? Come on. No. Fuck. Fudge. Fudge. I said fudge. Alright. What's the better target? He only has a defensive die of a 5, nothing else. He would have 4 defensive die plus the HQ modifier, so new. He would have 4 defensive dice plus the woods, which is another 1 for vehicles. Yeah, the tanks just get so much defense. Let's go ahead and just try to finish off the rest of these BMPs, the last one that they have. So we will fire 3 volley fire rockets, 3 dice for the Apache, and the BMP gets a single. And I only get the 1. Not good. And they don't block it, so they do get disrupted. The Soviets, dice gods, are just not loving them. And sadly, wish I could do something. And the only thing I can do is move it backwards. I can't move it closer to enemy units. Maybe I want to move it back 1 hex just to keep it safe for the moment, because it can move forward later. Yeah, just tuck it on top of the hill for now. So we'll say he moved there. Alright. Yay. Next card now. Oh, there are, but this is where it starts getting interesting. There are 2 more Soviet cards, and then 1 more American card, and then 2 end of turn cards. So the Americans are good, but there's a chance that the extra Soviets, might not enter the game this turn, even though they're supposed to. No, the Americans. Yeah, for a second I was thinking that was the Apaches again. Let's do our missile reload step, and then we also have to do a disruption for the infantry. Oh, he fails. Does he get undisrupted? No. That's bad. There's nothing else I can do. I don't want to move these guys. They're in the improved positions. The tank's good. I can move them forward by 1, but then, well, with him being ops complete, I could do a moving fire on him. And I don't believe, 1 hex is going to cause him to remove a die. Yeah, NATO with orange means I could move him up to half his movement value without incurring any penalty. So I could perform a full attack against them, but that puts him at risk. But you know what? No guts, no glory. We're going to do that. He's going to move forward. Just the single hex. He is going to have 4 dice on his attack. The enemy tank is going to have 5 dice on their defense, because he is gaining 1 for the city and has an innate 4. All of those will be saving on 5s. His will be hitting on 5s. So we're looking 5s all the way across the board. Whammy! No. 1. They're definitely going to save that with this. Yeah, they only saved 1. Shit. Alright, that was weak. That was well worth putting him in the line of fire. Nothing else I can do with the Americans. Alright. Next card is End of Operations. Give me another End of Operations. Do it. Stall the Soviets for an extra turn. Nope. Which one is this? The dark blue or the light blue? Alright, this means I don't even have to move my camera, because it is the Soviets who are coming on from the bottom down here. Okay. That means we've got 2 cards left. One is the Soviets for up top, and one's the other end of turn. So, we've got a huge stack coming in. We have 3 T-64s, and then a stack of these BTRs. Yeah, BTRs with infantry. And some of them have anti-air capability. One of them has anti-air capability, one has just missiles, and one of the infantry doesn't have anything. This is bad. I should have left him unops complete, because now this could go bad. All right. They're coming in on this road, and their HQ has a range of 4-3 when he gets reduced. I want to bring in one of the BTRs and unload their infantry. Let's see. If I get him half, he can unload. It's 1, 2, 3. He's going to go to their unload adjacent. And I'm unloading this infantry because he has the anti-air missiles. But that's all their movement point. I don't believe he's allowed to fire. Not after being unloaded. On his next full turn, then he will be able to fire. He has a range of 15 with that thing. Those SA-7s can cause some hate to rain down. Alright. This guy has missiles, but he can't really do anything with them unless he gets into range. And this guy has nothing. I need to preserve these things. I need to get some tanks into some range. Let's send in the 64s. They're weak, but they can still put out some hurt. Send in the BMPs first. Did not do well for me. And the BTRs here are weaker than BMPs. They only have HE, and they are soft. They only have, yeah, they got the same as the BMPs. So let's see. They got 6. Gonna have to space these guys out a little bit. Ooh, their armor's weak though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll spread them out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it could work. I don't want to put anything in the same hex because the Apaches can fire down and cause a whole bunch of damage to everything in the hex. So I want to spread them out to cause some damage. At least that's my thought. I'll bring in the HQ. 1, 2, 3. Can I get him in a spot that has defense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only get him there, and I don't want to put 2 HQs in the same spot. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, might park his ass in the woods.
Yes, sir.
To start with, and we'll bring this last one up with his missiles. Hopefully I can get him offloaded somewhere where he can be useful. Maybe he race up to the top of the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Race him underneath the Apache. So we'll put it up like that. That way I've got the Apache up here and I know he's down below. And we will mark all of these guys as ops complete, since they are all ops complete. That way, next turn, all this can come off, although we are getting close to the next turn. Basically, here's my thought with the Soviets. I want to try to just slam this group forward. Hanging back and trying to shoot at the Americans did not work, so it's get rid of these infantry that are firing the tow missiles and then slam forward, because the Soviets not only have to get people off the board over here, which is what I'm planning on doing with the upper group, but they have to take the city too. And the Americans, I think I just did a good job putting them in these spots because it's this narrow field of fire. The Soviets have to come through this direction, which now is the time for me to drop some artillery mines, right there to make them drive through it. Because they do not have any engineers to remove them. But we'll have to see how this plays out with them. Because remember, the Americans get to activate a lot more than the Soviets do, so things can turn. Alright, so that's it. We've got the 245th activated. Now it's either end of turn or it is the upper group. So who is getting activated? it is the end of operations. So that upper one is getting held to the next turn. So what I will do is take their HQ right here, and I will place it here on this counter, or on this card. Not that card, excuse me, wrong card. I will place it on this card. Then, when this card is pulled and they are activated, their HQ marker comes off, they activate, and then this gets shuffled and the end of operations. That way it's guaranteed that they will get a chance to activate on the next turn. We still have a good amount of turns left to go to see what happens. The Soviets still have a massive force. This whole stack up here, this is 10 T-80s. 2 of them down here are just sticking, not able to get blown up yet. And there's 10 coming up top. Not to mention another stack of BMPs. 3 more BMPs with infantry, and I believe the ones up top are the ones that have 2 anti-air. So they have the capability that even if the Southern Soviets get smashed down here and don't get to take out those Apaches, these guys can offload their infantry and have them prepared because they have extreme long range to shoot at those Apaches if they try to come over here and defend, which they will if they are needed to and they're still surviving. So this next turn is going to be crucial. If this group gets to activate first, then they can make a shot against this Apache and stand a good chance of taking it out. If that happens, that's going to put a hurt. And like I said, I'm going to try to just slam these T-64s forward, weather the initial shots, and try to cause some disruption to these Pattons. If I can, the BMPs can come around and start slinging missiles into their face. We'll just see how it pans out. I really need these infantry to reload their missiles. They did good at first, but now I can't get them reloaded. 2 turns they haven't been able to reload, and until they do, no more missile alley going on over here. All right, you guys stay tuned. I will have the next turn up as soon as I can. All right, y'all take care. I'll see you in the next one.